How you guys doing? I'm Pitmaster JW at the competition barbecue team, JW Barbecue and Wing. And what I am going to do today, I am going to show you how to bake some skinless chicken wings. That's right. I have one already done right here, as you can see. This one, I removed all the skin off the chicken wing. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead on and put it in the oven at 425 for about 30-35 minutes, and this should be done. For those of you who don't like all the fat on your chicken wings, I'm going to give you a little class today on how to remove that fat off that chicken wing. So like I said, I have one chicken wing already done. You can look around and look at that one. And I'm going to go ahead on and do a couple of more. And then I'm going to put it in my oven. I'm outside right now. Your traffic passing by this right here, cars and stuff. I'm going to take one of these wings, and we're going to go to work on showing you how to trim the fat of a chicken wing and bake your skinless chicken wing. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to the top of the chicken wing, get your knife, put it right up under the skin, and just pull on that, and the skin will break away. Then you just take your fingers, pull that skin back. It's a little time consuming, yes it is, and just pull that skin away from the meat. As such, and the skin will just peel right away. Some of you might have to use your paring knife to try to get it up, and then the skin will just pull right off. Okay, I have a pair of scissors too to cut around some of the skin here that's really stuck to the meat, where you can cut the skin away from the meat, and you just pull that skin, and that skin will come right out just like that. And see how the skin came off? Now I'm going to use my little pair of scissors here to get the skin that's on the edge of the chicken wing. And you see how I'm doing that? Okay, now I done pulled away the skin on the chicken wing. And now you have another one, just like that one. Cut that little excess piece hanging off there. And there you have it, another skinless chicken wing. It's not that hard to do. It's a little time consuming. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, it is. I'm going to scrape some of this up and put it in my garbage bag here for all that excess skin that I just pulled off that chicken wing. Might step out of the camera view just a second there. And so what I have on the table to season this with, remember I'm cooking this at 425, and this should take about 30-35 minutes, give or take your oven. I have some Cosmos Honey Killer Bee, and I have some Cosmos Dirty Bird regular, not the Dirty Bird hot. I'm only going to use those two rubs to season my chicken. I'm going to put it in this pan, which has a little oil that I'm going to coat the chicken wings with before I decide to season them with the rub. I'm going to go back and do one more. Okay, once again, you can just go ahead on and cut off that little excess piece there if you want to, even before you start pulling it off. I have a 6-inch paring knife, and some little bug that came somewhere and tried to drop in there, look like a little June bug. But anyway, once again, take your knife, paring knife, whichever knife you're trying to use. I have a boning knife here, a little 6-inch boning knife, and just stick it right up under the back side of the top of the skin. And you just stick your finger right up under there, pull on it. Don't be afraid of it because it won't bite. And just pull on that skin and pull it all the way down to the wing tip. Just like that. Okay. And then cut that tip off there. And get my scissors. Cut that little ligament. Okay. Then I'm going to come back up here with my scissors again. And cut away that excess fat that's on the side. All the way back up to the bone joint with a drumlet. and the wing tip connect. Okay, and there you have it. Just that simple to do. Easy enough. Yes, I say it's a little time consuming. I won't lie about it. And I just put that out of the way here. And here we have another skinless wing. Okay, I'm going to put this in the pan here. Coat it with just a little oil. I'm going to move my cutting board out of the way just a second, and then I'm going to go wash my hands over here behind me. I'm going to step out of the screen just a second. Let me put my pan here where you guys can see it. I'll be right back. Little portable washing dispenser here that we use in competition. So we would always have to be turning on the water hose. Highly recommended by the health department to have that type of nozzle on your dispenser. Now I'm going to come back over here after I dry my hands off. Let me dry my hands off here. Okay, now I'm going to use some of the Cosmos Honey Killer Bee Rub. Put a little light coating on that. Okay, then I'm going to grab the Dirty Bird, Cosmos Dirty Bird. Use it as my second rub. Okay. And then I'm going to let these set for about 30 minutes before I decide to put them in the oven. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead on and trim up the other couple of wings that I have. Pull the skin off those. And I'll be right back with you guys. Hang in there. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm finished trimming the rest of the few chicken wings here, and then we have all of them skinless. So I already coated them with Cosmos Honey Killer Bee Rub, and I also used my second rub, which is Cosmos Dirty Bird Rub, not the hot one, the regular one. So they're all coated. They've been setting out now for about 25 minutes. And I'm getting ready to put them in the oven. I'm outside, and I'm going to use my portable oven today. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the oven. Like I say, this should take about maybe 30-35 minutes. I got my timer set for 30 minutes, and then I'll check them then. My internal temperature that I'm looking for is around 165, 170 is my maximum because I'm baking. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven and set the timer, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, now I just put them in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and hit the timer and see how long did it take to cook them. Like I say, I'm doing skinless baked chicken wings today. And I'll check back with you guys in about maybe 20 minutes to get a temperature check and see where we're at from there. So I'm back. So it's been now 16 minutes. I'm at a current temperature of internal temperature of my chicken wings at 150. I said it would take about 30-35 minutes. Still working on it. At 425, I'm doing some skinless chicken wings here, just in case you don't remember. You just tune in. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look, see where I'm at inside. Take a look over here. All right, let's see, can we get a closer look here? That's not doing very well, is it? So I'm going to take my camera and look inside here, and as you can see, they are skinless chicken wings. Took a little time to get them done, but they're coming along. And I'm going to set this back down. My current temperature now, internal temperature, is 153. 13 minutes left to go. And I said it would take about 30-35 minutes. In the meantime, let me put the top back on so I can save the heat here. I want to walk around and show you a few things here. I'm up under one of my canopies that I use during competition. You guys just hold on. I'm going to take this camera off the mount. I'm putting my finger all in the way. Okay, I'm taking the camera off the mount. I'm going to walk around here, step out for a moment, Okay, what I have here is my camp shelf SE pellet smoker. And it's covered up right now because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. I'm going to walk over here where I have my pit barrel cooker. Okay, I'm just letting that air out because I just got through cleaning it earlier today. And I'm getting ready to put that up out of the rain too. And I'm going to walk around here, and this is very important if you're doing something outside and you're worrying about the health department. And show you some requirements needed for outside use. For one, a dispenser for people to wash their hand, and it cannot be the water faucet that you have on your house outside. For your water hose, it has to be a flip-up handle like that. I made this one. I went and got this from Lowe's, the container, the bucket, and I bought the adapter piece, then drilled a hole in it and made it according to the health department. And also you have to have some soap available for people to wash their hand, and most of all you have to have some paper towels, not a paper cloth, a towel. You have to have paper towels. Okay, and over here I built this just recently. I dropped my kettle grill inside the stand right here, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But in the meantime, I'm going to walk on back around here to my wings. And this is a bucket holding my canopy down. I'm going to step out, give you guys a shot of my canopy. And it also comes with attachable curtains that I can put on to block out anybody from looking in if I don't want them to look in. And this is my little small one that I use from time to time when I'm just doing something small. So now I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to check on these wings again. And I'll be right back with you guys in just a second. Alright, so now I have 10 minutes left on my wings that I said it'll take about 30 minutes. My thermometer says my internal temperature right now in one of the wings is 156. I'm going to probe it with another thermometer in just a second here. My time that I have on it is 10 minutes left. I'm going to take a look inside, see what's going on inside. And they are looking good. They are looking good. They're coming right along very nicely. And they are cooking at 425 degrees. And I'm going to set my phone back up. And once again, the rubs that I used was Cosmos Dirty Bird regular rub, not the hot rub. And I used some Honeybee Killer Bee. Some Honey Killer Bee, that is, from Cosmos. Excuse me. And I'm going to put this back up because I got something else to do before I take another look at my wings. Oh, and there go my timer. Let's take a look here. What does it say? 166 now. With what, 4 minutes still on the clock. So I'm going to go ahead in here and take my probe and probe it and see what we got. First of all, I'm going to stop this timer. Okay, now I'm going to go in here, lift the top up. Oh man, they look good. I'm going to get my probe here and probe around, see what I got here. And what is my probe giving me? 162, 163, 160, 171. That's 170. That's 168, 169, and that worked out just good. With still 3 minutes left, so I said it'd take about 35 minutes, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have some boneless, not some boneless, I'm sorry, some skinless, my fault, my bad, some skinless whole wings, chicken wings that is. Okay, and it took about 27 minutes to do, cooking at 475. So I'd like to thank you guys for hanging in there, checking out this video. And I hope you get a chance to try this. And I also hope that you hit that like button and that subscribe button, so the next time I decide to upload something, you'll be one of the first to know. And into the meantime, once again, I'm Pitmaster JW of the competition barbecue team, JW Barbecue and Wing. I enjoyed being here showing you guys this. And I'll get with you guys with something else very soon. Until then, you guys have a blessed one. Peace.